All right. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, says, which of the following is the value of b for which b minus 3 times b plus 4 equals 0? So ladies and gentlemen, this is coming across what we call the zero product property, which is very, 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 very important when we'll be getting through this year. So the zero product property basically states if you have two numbers or expressions that are equal to 0, that means one of these numbers has to be equal to 0. Does that make sense? You can't think about multiplying two numbers. The only way that you can multiply two numbers for them to be 0 is one of them has to be 0. Does that make sense in your brain? Think about it. 5 times 1/7. It's not going to equal 0. It's going to equal a number. But try to think about any numbers you can multiply by that is going to get 0. One of those numbers has to be 0, right? So anytime you have the product, it doesn't matter if it's numbers or expressions. If you have the product equal to 0, one of them has to equal 0. So if I was going to next step in solving this is I'd say, all right, that doesn't equal 0. That doesn't equal 0. But I have values for b for which values of b would make each of these 0. So therefore, I set each of my factors, which we call them, equal to 0. And then I say, all right, b minus 3 has to equal 0, or b plus 4 has to equal 0. Then I just simply solve. So b equals 3, or b equals -4. And then we look at our answers. We do not have -4 as a solution. So the only possible solution that would make this 0 would be 3, which is letter H. All right, if you guys can put a pile of those on your desk, take out a un sheet de papel. We're going to do some quick notes.